and really working on your craft.
Bam, obviously you constantly talk about, hey, we're a team and et cetera. But again, with the minutes you played tonight, support again of Duncan and Jaime, what comes to mind when in a game like this too?
Man, we had to win it ugly. You got to win games like that. You know, they're part of the season. We have a long season. You got to learn how to, grind through games, because when you get in these playoffs, it becomes a possession game. You know, a lot of these games in the playoffs don't be in the 120s. They'll be in the mid 90s, close to 100, and you got to figure out how to grind it and get a win. And I felt like when you go through games like that, it prepares people for what we have in the future.
Despite the injury report tonight, Jaime, Duncan, and you took the responsibility on offense. How do you guys work on those circumstances to keep that high level of mentality and take and achieve this result with a lot of confidence?
Practice. We do pods. In practice, we really work on the little details, especially on offense. You know, we want everybody to be comfortable in the offense so you don't feel like you're out there thinking too much. We want everybody to read and react to the offense, and, coach lets us go, lets us hoop. Sometimes we break off plays. So, the biggest thing for us is just getting comfortable, in practice, doing it over and over and over again. And when it gets in the game, it becomes natural. And we read and react off each other.
Yeah, you talk about reading and reacting, but how did you feel about the process overall tonight offensively and the way that the ball was kind of whipping around early on in the game? I know you spoke about the game being in the mud, and it was, especially down the stretch, but as far as the rest of the game, how did you feel about the way that, you guys were moving that ball and reading and reacting?
I feel like everybody touched the ball every possession. So it felt like everybody was involved, everybody got touches, everybody was comfortable at the end of the day. That's what you want. Because you get in these seven game series and you don't know who's going to score. You don't know what type of night somebody's going to have. So, it's best to have everybody on board and ready for those situations.
Bam, just what are your thoughts on Caleb Martin's return, and how important do you think he is to the team?
I mean, we got the win. That's the biggest thing. But Caleb is so dynamic. He can score, he can defend, he can play point if you need him to. You can put him in so many different roles, and he accepts that challenge. And he's one of the vocal guys in the huddle now. That's why I've seen him really grow, really being a voice. And, I want him to keep being that voice, because sometimes, people get fatigued of hearing my voice. Caleb don't really talk a lot, so it's good for him to develop to be comfortable enough to actually speak in the huddle. Black Lives Matter, people.